Don't buy that Advanblack color matched chop tour pack. Not yet, at least. What's going on, everybody? This is Paul on the run, and I just picked up a Advanblack chop tour pack, and I had it color matched to my Billiard Gray 2025 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. And I've already done the unboxing. I'm not doing a video on that part, but I took it out of the box, and as soon as I took it out of the dust cover that it comes in with, which is what they pack it in to protect it, man, the color was nice. I mean, it sure did. It sure did match the bike, which I'm very happy about. But anyways, guys, look, check it out. I'm gonna show you this tour pack. I've already got it mounted on my bike. Now I'm kind of doing this in reverse because I had an old mount from a tour pack that I had for my old bike, and I went ahead and used it, but it jiggles a little bit. So I saw some videos, again, on Advanblack, and they have their particular mount, and what I like about it that's a little bit different than Harley-Davidson's is that there's a couple of wings that you bolt on that actually spreads out even a little bit more of that weight. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to empty out my chopped pack, and then I'm going to remove it off of this old rack that I have here, which is kind of shaky. It doesn't fit in the 4-point docking system as tightly as I would like to. Which is what Advanblack has addressed. Now, I know I could have went with the Harley-Davidson model. Here though, I think I'm saving about $50, give or take. I'm saving about $50, but again, it has those extra wings that come out, and I'll show you here in a minute. Just let me go ahead and disassemble this whole thing, and let me get it back down to bare bones, and then we'll go ahead and open up that box that I got from Advanblack on the new tour pack mount. So let's go ahead and get started and get to the good stuff. Here's a little pro tip. When you're removing screws off of things, like right now, I just got finished taking off the retractable, whatever this thing is, retractable whatever, from this part of the bag. I just took the screws out and I put the screws right back into this actual piece. That way I don't lose them. You know, I know where they're at in case I drop things, and I've dropped plenty of things where I've lost them in here in the garage somewhere. So just screw them back on while you still got everything under control. And then that way you don't have to worry about them, especially when they're this small. All right, let's get back to disassembling this thing. Okay, so we got that off. That was a chore because trying to unbolt it without actually dropping the tour pack, you know. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. Let's take a look at what we got. Let's use our handy dandy box cutter, which is the smallest Allen key we have here. Let's just get this out. Not doing an unboxing. I could care less how they come as long as they come protected. Just trying to get it out. Well, let's just see what we got. So, you know, I remember when Advanblack first came out, the quality was always kind of sketchy at best. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have enough trust in it because you saw a lot of companies out there trying to sell a lot of really terrible stuff. But over the years, talking to other people and putting my hands on it, and me looking at this thing versus this thing right here, man, I could tell you, it is way better. So let me get up close there's already this little isolating pad right here, you know, that's probably 3/16 thick maybe on here. So that's gonna be a nice little isolating pad that this doesn't have. And I'll tell you something that I noticed using this rack is I didn't have quite enough clearance that my saddle bag would actually hit the very bottom of the tour pack. So this right here is gonna give me just a little bit more clearance, which I like. So I'm excited about that. So let's go ahead and let's open up the other part of this bag. And those are pretty nice too. So yeah, man, looks good. Looks good. I dig it. Let's go ahead and put things together. So I've already encountered the first quality control issue with Advanblack. And I'm gonna tell you what, shame on you guys, shame on you, Advanblack. Still, you didn't disappoint me because, you know, not that I'm a skeptic of sorts, but man, look, so this thing is supposed to have these wings right here, right? This mounts on the tour pack. But you guys tell me, how is that supposed to screw into the sides? Not to mention, there's only hardware to mount the tour pack to the rack. There isn't hardware for this. So, Advanblack, shame on you for sending, I don't know what y'all sent. I'm gonna use this because this is just what I've been used to, and I will send those guys an email and address that issue here very shortly. Outside of that, the rack looks good. I haven't mounted it to the bike yet, so I don't know how tight it's gonna fit. But what I need to do is remove this little latch right here that I have on my other one that has the lock. So let's hope that fits on here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so far we got it on here. One thing I do notice is that it is much tighter than the other one that I had. Like I'm not, you know, like the other one had a really noticeable rattle, okay? But this one, it is nice and tight. So already between that, like it feels like the metal's just a little bit thicker. Another issue that I ran into is that I can't get this little bolt off right here to put in the lock-in Harley-Davidson latches. I'll just have to kind of figure that out later. I may have to, when I'm in the mood, I may just have to drill it out and replace and buy another bolt for that just to get it off, because I tried using the Allen key on the other side that I wanted on and it's already kind of like stripped it. So the Allen key is fine, but cheap hardware, it is, you know, cheap hardware that's on there because the head of that Allen bolt already basically rounded out, is stripped out. So there's that, just kind of to keep notice of. But other than that, I mean, you know, I think for the price difference that I'm saving, it's not that big of a headache because, you know, with Harley-Davidson, if you wanted to, you still have to buy the locking latches on there. And the ones, that one doesn't come with wings. So this one doesn't either. Well, actually it came with the wings, but it doesn't have the holes. So I probably will put it on, and then what I'll do is I will mark it and I'll drill holes and I'll get my own bolts and put them in, because it looks like it just mounts a little bit below. There is an indentation on the inside of the tour pack that sits on here, and then it drops down a little bit. So you have to mount those at a different level than this level, right? So they're not gonna go flush. It's gonna go below where it grabs that piece right there. So what I might do is just go ahead and mark it and then drill those holes out, and then I'll just get my own bolts, and I'll deal with Advanblack and tell them that I'm not happy about that because I'm having to do extra work, and we'll just see what happens and see where we go from there. So anyways, let's go ahead and get it finished mounting, because all things considered, it is still a much better rack than the other cheaper one I had. And I really like that it's got this rubber isolator pad right here. So that's a plus. Let's get it on, let's get it done, and then we can kind of move on to the next thing. tour pack is mounted. Got it all bolted up, and like I said, it is much tighter than the old one. I mean, there's really like no shake at all, which I really, really like. So I'm really happy about that. The other thing that I was having an issue with my old tour pack mount, this bracket, is that when I opened up this saddlebag, it would hit right here, like it would just slightly rub. But I think they're the same height. Only difference is that now, like I showed y'all earlier, there is that isolating pad that is on there. It's like a rubber isolating pad, and that's giving it just the proper amount of clearance. And you'll see just ever so slightly, it is right there, but it clears it perfectly without having to worry about rubbing it or hitting it, and that's just bug guts. But there was always a little spot right here that it would hit, and I hadn't marked it, you know, really good paint, so I'm happy about that. Went on pretty easy. The latches took a little bit of fitting, like just to get this on, but I'm okay with that because that just means that it's on there nice and tight and it's not gonna rattle around or anything like that. So I am happy about that. I'm not happy that it didn't have the holes here so that I can put that, but let me show you what I was talking about. If you'll notice right down here, it does have an indentation, okay? So these particular brackets, these little extra wings, you know, that go mounted on the side, they're not gonna be flush with this. They have to go slightly below. So it's technically supposed to go like that, but there's no holes and there's no hardware. So, you know, I mean, I'm not 100% mad at it. I did want that to be functional and working. And of course, I do have the option of putting the holes in myself, which I might just do that. This is probably not as critical as you would think on a chopped pack, and it doesn't have a top rack either. It might have one in the future, I don't know yet, because I may just order a king pack. Now I feel like those mounts right there would work really well with a king tour pack when you're loading it with that much more stuff, okay? This one, the most that it's gonna be carrying is like when I take it to work. I have a backpack with my laptop and my iPad and my camera gear. And when I'm vacationing, it's probably gonna carry my camera gear because I'm probably gonna put my luggage in terms of clothes and rain gear and riding gear in the saddlebags. And this is gonna be quick, easy access, which isn't gonna be super heavy, right? But the thing is, when you're riding with a passenger, their weight is pushing back on this, right? So I think it does make sense to have that in any degree. The more support you have, the better you are. But again, I'm quite disappointed with Advanblack that to this particular point, I don't understand why those holes aren't there. There isn't any hardware. So, hey, look, honestly, shame on you, Advanblack, for sending that out. You know, get on your quality control a little bit better, man. But now I'm gonna have to put in the holes myself, which I really don't want to, but I'm gonna have to do it myself and have to be super careful about not scratching my bike and putting those on because I would like those functional. And honestly, I don't feel like sending it back and shipping it back or putting it in a box and ship it back for you to ship me the right one or wait for you to send me another one. Anyways, guys, take it for what it's worth. It is a much better product than any of the cheaper stuff that you might find on Amazon, like the TCM, TC, or all those weird names that you find that are like $50 racks or like $80 racks. Those aren't any good. I have bought that. That's exactly what I had on there. And it worked okay, but this time I went ahead and foot the bill for a little bit better one. I would say that it's probably up to par with the quality of Harley-Davidson. So the latches, obviously, they're not going to be like the locking latches. That's just an extra thing that Harley-Davidson did. I couldn't get them on there. So it could just be also like Advanblack has cheaper hardware, so I couldn't get that Allen head bolt off. Harley-Davidson probably has much better, higher quality hardware. Of course, you are going to pay a lot more in premium. If you don't care for the locks on there, then don't worry about it. You know, just go ahead and go with the Advanblack. I think I can run with it. I'll be fine. I've been riding motorcycles for a lot of years, and I've never had anyone really try to pull one of these off. So, but I'm still going to try to figure it out. You know, like I said, I think my best solution is what I'm going to do is this little thing, I'm gonna have to just drill it out. Take it off, and then go get a replacement bolt, and then put on that locking latch that Harley-Davidson has. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, it wasn't that easy putting it on, so I imagine it's probably not gonna be that easy taking it off. So I'm not really too overly concerned about that. I've never really had issues at all anyways. But I think so far, for all intended purposes, rack is good. But the tour pack, right? Because that's what y'all came here for. It is really nice. I really like it. The color matches really well. I'll pull the bike out here in a second. I'll wipe it all down because I did go ride the other day and it is a little bit on the filthy side. But I'll pull it out so you can look at that color match. And I think if you want to go this direction and getting you a tour pack that is color matched to your bike, you could probably go ahead and trust Advanblack that they will get it done. I have looked at this tour pack top and bottom. I do not see any flaws in it, in the paint, in the surface. Everything is perfect. It looks exactly like stock, which I'm really happy with. So I did order it with the black hardware, so it already came with that pre-mounted. And these little emblems that you see right here, man, let me get in close really quick. Those just happened to come off of an old helmet that I had probably like 10, 12 years ago. And I really liked the little side emblem they put on the helmet, so I peeled them off, and now I have one on each side. So I've actually have been recycling these now. This is the fourth tour pack that I've had these on, so I just keep on taking them off and moving them on to the new bike. Anyways, guys, here's your Advanblack chopped tour pack, color match to the Billiard gray. And I will pull this thing out and show you a better view of it with a little bit more light. But we'll check y'all later. Deuces.